Hey guys, what's up? It's Teets here coming at you with a front nine video at Monterey Pines Golf Course in Monterey, California. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you're here, you're probably here to watch my blow up hole. Definitely leave a comment down below if you had a worse blow up hole than me, as it was definitely probably my worst one that I've ever had. I'm kind of happy that I got it on camera for everyone to enjoy, but hopefully you guys enjoy this video, my commentary on every single shot throughout the day. But definitely want to check out Fore podcast if you guys are interested in golf related podcasts. If you're a new dad, we got hats, we got swag. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, or even YouTube as well, as we post our content throughout. All right, so here we are on the first hole of Monterey Pines Golf Course, par 5, fresh off the putting green, no warm-up swings at all. First swing with my driver. Very nervous about this shot because I just needed to go straight. As I hit a little fade that I kind of thin a little bit, doesn't really get too high up in the air, but it puts me in a decent situation because I'm able to be about 220 or so yards out, the ball above my feet here, as you see, and I'm honestly laying up because, again, I'm really cold, not just physically, but I haven't warmed up with any practice swings or anything like that, and the last thing I want to do is take a long iron shot that I might chunk and put me behind a tree. So here I believe I take out an 8-iron and I try to just lay up and put me about 50 to 70 yards or so to the green, and I actually hit this one a lot better than I expected. As you see, just going straight, goes over that tree and a little adjacent to the green here, puts me at about 52 or so yards, and I'm going my 58 and I try to hit it high, and I end up just hitting it over the green and give myself a very difficult fourth shot that I have to hit on a downslope, and I'm in between the rough and the fairway here as I try to hit a little flop shot, and I honestly gave myself a very, very difficult putt here. As you see, I'm about 13 yards, about 40 feet away, uphill. First time on the greens. They are very slow, and I'm still not used to this. I end up putting it about 6 or so feet short for bogey, which honestly I didn't think I'd have after my second shot, and I'm not even able to convert the dang bogey putt, and I 3-putt for a double bogey to start the round. And no, that is not the blow-up hole. And now coming up on the second hole, 292 yards, the green is just over that tree to my right, so you have to hit it in the fairway left about 250 in order to set yourself up for a nice shot. I think I go with a 4-iron here, first long iron shot of the day, and honestly I am super stoked with this. Great contact, puts me in a decent situation about 70 yards out, as you see, but the ball is below my feet, so it's a difficult shot. Again, I clear the green. I'm like, don't flight it past the green, and I did that exact same thing again. Give me a downhill chip, and this one was tough, and as you see, I'm about 10 or so yards out, chip it to the right, expecting it to break left, but it ends up breaking right, and you see my reaction there is like, wait a minute, I thought it was going to break the opposite way. Give myself a very difficult putt for par here as I line it up, and I have a short, about 6 or so feet putt that's breaking left to right, and I honestly just don't hit it, and it just amateur side, and I bogey. So starting over 3 over after 2 holes, and not gonna lie, I'm a little livid with myself here. Coming up with what I consider a hole-in-one hole. Anything under 140 yards, in my opinion, is a good opportunity to get a hole-in-one. So obviously in those situations I get very excited. 129 yards, hole is downhill a little bit with bunkers on the left, and I end up blocking my shot. Kind of frustrating myself right here because I don't even give myself a decent chance for maybe even a birdie chip, as I do have a little bit of a chipping opportunity here, as you watch it spin left, and it honestly burns past the hole, so it does give me a chance for a birdie there. Obviously wasn't expecting too much, but this is a little slider from right to left, downhill, still new with this putter and struggling with it, and by right to left, of course, I meant left to right, but I hit it. And that was definitely a confidence booster for this next hole, par 4, 267 yards. I'm like, you know what? There are bunkers in the front. I don't want to lay it up. Let's just go for the green. What's the worst thing that can happen, right? As I absolutely smash my drive. And I'm not going to lie to you, this ball literally lands about 5 to 6 feet left of the hole, pin high. You see the pitch mark, and it rolls slightly off the green, as you see where I am right here, giving me a decent chance to get myself close for a birdie. And I chunk it. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I'm going to end up with a par, so no way I'm going to make this birdie putt. That's about 6-7 feet away. Another right to left breaker. And I was honestly a little nervous because I wanted a par, but of course I really wanted that birdie. And I'm able to sink it for a birdie, bringing me back to 2 over on the day through 4 holes. And you're waiting for the blow-up hole? Well, this is it. Hope you got your popcorn ready. As I'm feeling good after that last driver shot, I'm honestly just not even thinking about hitting any bad shots. You know, I smashed that drive okay. I got the fairway and green straight ahead. Just, you know, coming off a birdie. But you know what? I end up topping my drive. Watch this ball as it goes boom, hits the concrete, bounces left out of play. I end up having to hit a provisional, and as a joke to my players that I'm playing with there, that I'm like, hey, might as well try and hit a provisional. But you see, my second shot, I end up smashing my drive. For my third shot, since I lost my first ball, there's no way to get it, and I'm actually really happy with that. Puts myself about 78 or so yards short of the green. It's uphill completely, and I'm like, don't flight it over the green. And what do you think I did? Flighted it over the green. And I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I can maybe get it with double here, get lucky, get a chip close, about 15 or so yards out, and I thin the chip right back down the hill. I am livid right now, I'm not going to lie. And so, you know what? One of my partners was flopping a lot of shots. I give a flop a chance, and I hit it right to where I just came and thinned my shot from. So as you see me back there, I'm on shot number 7 right here, trying to chip it as close as possible, limit any damage, and I chunk it. I don't even get it close to the green. So I just get up there again, hit again, and I'm livid at this point. I'm honestly feeling like tin cup, you know, putting with a 7-iron here, as I don't even bring my putter out, as I honestly put on a good putt with my 58-degree stamp wedge. As you see right there, I get within a few inches to give myself a 10. I don't even remember the last time I had a 10 plus 6 on that hole. That was the craziest blow hole I've ever had. I'm so glad I was able to record that, especially coming off a birdie. Who would have freaking thought? But anyway, coming off of that, 6 hole, par 4. Thin my drive a little bit, but if you're able to see in the distance there is a cart dude, wasn't a girl, and I actually hit their cart path, which was a huge help. As you see, my ball lands right here, about 138 yards, ball above my feet, using a pitching wedge going up. Without that, honestly, it rolled all the way down the hill. But fortunately, I got a break after that plus 6 on the previous hole to give myself another birdie opportunity. I smashed my pitching wedge, which I was extremely surprised about because my ball was above my feet. I had to hit a good shot over a tree, and everything went right, just like everything went wrong the previous hole. As I putt from about 27, 28 feet, and I crush it. Putting it past at least like 3 to 4 yards, maybe 9 to 10 feet past for a very difficult par putt, at least in my opinion, since I am not the best putter, hence why I'm using a mallet, but I'm able to get away from that. But think about that. Birdie the 4th hole, plus 6 on the next hole, and then I end up parring the next. Here we go up to a par 3. Hole is downhill. You can't really see the flag, so I have a little red flag there. 152 yards. Ended up hitting a great iron shot. I was so surprised with how well my iron shot was, especially because if you hit it past, your ball was gone. Trees were there. There's no way to find anything. So I give myself a birdie opportunity here, about 21 or so feet, and I'm honestly just hoping for a par. Get myself close enough to give me a par opportunity. I want to just get out of here with pars, and I'd be happy. And I come short again. You see my frustration. I'm just frustrated. I leave it short. It was uphill, but I left it short. I leave myself about 3 to 4 feet, a little right to left, able to sink it to keep the par streak alive after that plus 610. Wasn't even a snowman. Honestly, ridiculous. But again, back-to-back par 3s. I've never played a course that has back-to-back par 3s unless it was a par 3 course. 131 yards uphill, and I not really chunk it, but I don't really thin it. I hit a little right. As you see, I'm zooming up right here. Just look to the left of the bunker, and you see my ball just perched up there. Get a really lucky break there because it was coming down a little bit, but I have a chip that will break right to the left, and I honestly do pretty decent here while it filters to the bottom of the green, kind of taking breakout. So I was talking to my buddy who was helping me out. I'm like, what do you see here? And he goes, you know what? You just got to aim right at it and don't leave it short. And I end up crushing this thing. And without the flag, I don't think it would have landed in the hole for another par. If you can see some of the smirks on them, they're all like, wow, if that ball didn't go mid-center, there's no chance. This hole really threw me off. Wind was blowing in my face right to left, behind me. So I take out my 3-wood because I try to get it up to the hole. That's a short par 4. Wind dies as soon as I take my shot, and I smash my 3-wood over the trees onto the road. And I have to take another dang provisional or penalty shot because I'm not going to find my ball. And this time I take my 4-iron and the wind started picking up again. And I was like, are you kidding me? I had the perfect shot if the wind was playing there. And with this 4-iron shot, it wasn't as successful as my par 4 earlier in the round. And I end up blocking this one, perching me up right next to a tree on my 4th shot here, going for par, trying to chip it in with any luck, to end the round. And unfortunately, I end up chunking this, and I don't even get it within another like 15 to 20 yards. Putting myself about 22 yards out. I actually have a good chip here. Puts me somewhat close to the hole, giving me a chance for a double bogey, a little left to right breaker. But fortunately, to end the round, a double bogey, or should I say, fortunately, a 1-putt. At the end of the day, I thought it was a great course. It would have been a lot of fun to play the back 9. I didn't have any time, but take a look at my stats. +2, +1, even birdie, a 10, par, double bogey. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed.